Yankees and Dodgers. The Yankees almost got swept, right? They only won one
They
game.
won. Second to last game. Yeah. And didn't the Yankees used to be in L.A. or were they Brooklyn? No, the Dodgers were in Brooklyn.
It was Brooklyn Dodgers.
That's right. So it was two New
Yeah.
York. So it was
I
two
just know
Tardo
that
teams from New York.
I just know that from Wu-Tang. Brooklyn Dodgers, son. I don't
That's
even
right.
know what song it is or anything.
Do you remember, because you watched old WWF wrestling back in the day, right? Hulk Hogan wrestling a little bit. Mm-hmm. Do you remember there was this one jabroni, and it was the Brooklyn Brawler,
The Brooklyn Brawler. I do remember the Brooklyn Brawler.
and he always had like a hole in his shirt and a hole in his heart, probably because he was never able to make a beloved wrestler out of himself. You know,
just the fact that every time back then they would do like a Brooklyn or a New York person, it was someone in like a dirty shirt or like a shirt and clothes
Yeah.
with holes. It's like, what is going on in New York? It's one of the biggest cities on the planet.
it's one of the dirtiest too.
Well, yeah.
But it was always like, hey, yo, like, you know, like, yo, what's up? You know, I gotta be talking like this because I'm fucking New York, man. You know?
And you go there now, and it's just a bunch of gay hipsters. Like, actually, we don't speak like that, sir.
Yeah, no.
we speak correctly.
They scream if you're standing on the rainbow that's painted on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to do it.
Well, you just did it.
I'm not.
You can't do it and say I'm not going to do it because you did it.
I can't hit the shriek.
I
that she
tried.
hit.
I can't do it either. Yeah. But I like when they take that one. We've all seen that video where she's like, this is the neighborhood. You're not welcome. And she does that scream and then it turns into that Mexican music with the
Yes.
fucking.
Ooh, I just thought of something. What
love
if they did that one? What if they did Stillborn? Ah, that would fucking actually be
You can
pretty
probably
good.
match it up.
See if you can
Yeah.
match that one.
Yeah,
up.
I'll
That
see if
might
I can
work.
match that one up.
Might work. I mean,
Yeah.
I know Zach Wild's an excellent guitarist, but I don't know like one damn song that he does otherwise.
Stillborn. It's only I tried Black Label Society. I just couldn't get into anything else. All the Aussie stuff you did, and you playing Dimebag Darrell's parts in Pantera, great, love
Great
it.
stuff. Great stuff.
But
But all of Black Label just sounds like jam sessions to me. It sounds like if I start to like one of the songs, it's going to be different the next time I hear it.
yes, and I've liked some of their songs, and I'll go back after I save them. Like, what is this?
What was I thinking?
Yeah.
I must have been really drunk.
Did I kill another hooker? What's going on here?
It was the soundtrack for the moment. And you know, music depends on what stereo you're listening to also. Because I'll hear
Yeah.
stuff in my car, and then I'll get home and I'll tell my wife, I'll be like, listen to this. This slaps. Check this out. And she'll be like, this fucking sucks, dude. And I was like, I was good in the car. Come sit in the car with me.
Yeah,
She's like, no, then you're just going to want me to blow you. We're not going to the car. Okay.
fooled you again. Yeah, she foiled you. And then you take off the Scooby Doo evil man mask.
I know I got away from it. I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling children.
I was trying to get that meddling mouth. Anyways, we started. Welcome back. We don't have to do this every time. You guys know what's going on. We're talking. It's a podcast. You're here. We're doing it.
150
Always.
fucking episodes, and now you fucking get it?
I think this is 142.
142 episodes.
So I don't know, whatever, but they get it.
Yeah.
And if you're new, just you know how podcasts work. We're talking. We started. We're going. It's on.
Well, because everyone has one now.
Yeah, everyone has one. Yeah.
Like everywhere I go, everybody's got a podcast. They're like,
This
I
is
got
just
a
a
podcast
spin-off
too.
of another podcast. This isn't even a real podcast.
It's true.
This is the warm-up to our real podcast
Just so you know.
coming next March.
That's a Patreon only, though.
Yeah. Anything new in your world you want to mention, notably? Anything? Anyone?
I feel like you're setting me up to say something that I should be saying, but I'm forgetting.
No?
No.
I mean, I don't know if you had like an announcement you want to make or anything.
Make me feel
Anything
like I
you're-
should have an announcement.
You
now.
should. You should be moving forward.
I'm
Where's your announcements, pal? What's going on here?
I am very chagrined that I don't have an announcement.
Well, I have an announcement.
Uh-oh.
And I haven't posted this anywhere, really said anything. I think I mentioned it to you, but we were drunk, so I don't know if you remember. But I think I have a release date for the special.
Aha.
I'm thinking, and it's not set in stone, but I'm like 99.9% sure I want to do this. But I think New Year's Day. I think January 1st, start the new year, new me, new everything, new whatever. Call it whatever you want. But Honorable Scumbag, I think I'm just going to go to my YouTube. Fuck Tubi, fuck Hulu, fuck all these places.
They wanted you, mind you.
They want it, but like some don't want to put it out till 2026. Some don't want to pay me things. Some are like, oh, what can we take this one joke? No, but you're not even giving me money. So no, you can't change shit.
It's my art.
You can't change it.
No.
Suck it.
Yeah.
So
1/1/25.
I think 1/1/25. You're gonna be hungover. You're gonna be at home eating beans and laying in the soup eating gutter. Just put on my special. Just put it on. Just put it on. Just put seriously. Just put it on.
Let me ask you this:
Put it
What's
on.
perfect laying in the soup eating gutter flavor?
What's perfect gutter in the soup? What?
What's the perfect laying in the gutter eating soup flavor? Like, there's
feel
chicken
like-
noodle soup, there's chicken and stars, there's dumplings.
Yeah,
there's
I
all
thought that, but I like chicken noodle soup. I think that would besmirch it. I think it's some kind of like gumbo jambalaya kind of like dirty rice kind of thing.
Italian wedding.
Italian wedding. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
All right.
Maybe minestrone.
Minestrone. What's your favorite soup?
Minestrone. No, actually, it's minestrone.
Is it?
I love minestrone soup, but I also love tomato basil, creamy tomato basil, or lobster bisque. Man, I like to dip a grilled cheese in that shit.
Oh yeah.
Man, I know I'm changing the game here, but
Not really. I mean, it's a classic, right? Tomato soup.
it ought to be if it's not.
Yeah, that's the only time I eat. I won't eat tomato soup if I don't have a grilled cheese to stick in it.
I don't trust people who don't like grilled cheese with tomato soup.
I don't trust people.
Period.
I don't trust myself. I think my favorite's going to be, I love chicken noodle, classic, but chicken gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
Yeah.
Hey.
However you wanna say it.
But it's got to be from Olive Garden for you, though, right?
My ex used to make it, but she's gone. So yes, it's Olive Garden time.
Well, did she nail it?
I will go. Oh yeah, it was great.
Really?
It was excellent.
Okay.
Fuck it. But she showed me how to do it. I don't remember because I wasn't paying attention. But
It's like, why do I need you now?
yeah,
Be gone.
Yeah, Olive Garden with the breadsticks, and go ahead and get you a Fredo boat to dick them sticks in, dick them breads.
I was hanging on what you were saying,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, you dip them breads in that Fredo boat, and I like to do. I like to rip the bread up in pieces and let them make their own boat inside the gnocchi soup, and let them float around and bob in there.
So you play Titanic with it a little bit, the rafters.
Yeah. It's a story about an old lady who got some good dick once, and everybody else died for her good dick.
Goodbye, Jack. You just dump the bread underwater.
Y'all can both fit on the door, Jack.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't go back to my life, and you come with me. You're a bum.
Yeah, sorry.
You're a
Yeah.
bum, Jack. You're a bum. You fucked me good, but you're a bum.
Quick guy, he could have just said he was one of the rich guys that died. He could just assume their identity. There's
Really
no
could
computers
have.
back
He could
then.
have taken a wallet. I mean, because I feel like that's the days that you could have literally just had someone's wallet and be like, yeah, I'm John Smith. Look,
It's me.
here's my paper ID that doesn't
it's-
have any photo on it.
If it's not me, why do I have his stuff and I'm living in his house?
How do you explain that, huh?
If it's not me, then who's banging my wife?
Exactly.
Anyways, I'd like that money now, please. But yeah. Anyways, back to the point. January 1st, Honorable Scumbag. Check my page out. Everywhere you look at Mikey B the Comic, any service, especially YouTube. I'm trying to get my follows up there, my subs. I need more subs. You can even be my Dom if you want, but sub to my YouTube first at Mikey B the Comic. Clips and previews and all that will be coming out first, and still it's tentative, but I think either way it's most likely going to be sometime in January, but I'm going to push for January 1st if we can get things done before December so I can start promoting and posting clips and previews.
Well, there's
and all
three
that
good
shit.
days in January. There's the 1st, there's the 6th, and then there's the 20th.
The 6th
First,
ain't a bad
6th, 20th.
idea,
Yeah, it's not a bad one.
not a-
Insurrection Day.
but I feel like all my followers aren't going to be home to watch it that day. They're
Why?
going to be out celebrating.
Well, I mean, remember that was the coup day. That was the origination of just the
Yeah, it was
insurrection
coup.
day. But it was cool. I don't know nothing bad to say about it. Yeah, but the
There's good people on both sides.
inauguration is the 20th this year. Next year, the 6th is in commemoration of the coup, and then the 1st is always everybody's home. That's why Netflix drops stuff on those days when everybody's home. They know you're home.
Yeah.
They know you're watching shit.
That's what I was thinking. January 1st, you're home. You're going to be watching stuff. You need something to do. You need to just put something on. You can just blindly just watch because you're probably hungover or you just had family over or whatever the fuck you did. I think it's the perfect day. If I can get things done in time.
I'm taking a week off of work and everything, like the week before New Year's. So I'll help you spam everybody. So yeah, there's going to be advertisement and everything about it.
Yeah, you can check our pages, all my pages, at the Open Mic Podcast or at Mikey B the Comic everywhere, except for X. On X, our pages.
Open Mic 5000.
There you
Almost
go.
forgot.
Almost missed your cue. And I don't have a Twitter. I know I should start one, but I deleted mine because some big titty chick tried to take me down. She didn't have enough followers, and it just got annoying. And I don't use it anyway. So I was like, can't you attack me on Instagram?
It was fun to watch, though.
I have more followers on Instagram. Go there. You got nothing here. I got like 68 followers on Twitter.
Yeah,
So.
like you actually would have heard him there.
Yeah.
This one, it was easy to bury.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That's fine. And I don't know. I felt dumb. I don't know how to use extra Twitter. Actually, I didn't care that she was attacking me. I just didn't know what to do, how to like do Twitter, and I didn't want to take time to learn it. So whatever.
You almost said doo-doo. I just want to.
I almost did say doo
You
doo.
did almost say doo doo.
I almost
You do
did.
say doo doo sometimes.
Yeah, I do say
and
doo doo. I do be doing that.
You do be doing
Yeah,
that.
I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that. But anyways, let's move on. How about we check out a video?
Okay.
Check this out.
Sure.
Oh, boy. Oh. 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 Oh, his hand blew.
I know it did. Oh my goodness, bro.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Oh, hell no.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Bro, call the fucking 911 right
Call
now.
911.
That's more than an M80. That was like a stick of dynamite.
That was a artillery shell. He was holding an artillery shell, which specifically it comes with a bong-styled receptacle
Yes.
to put in
You
for a
drop-
reason.
Yeah, you light it and drop it, right?
Yeah, and they usually have like the long wick. You can tell this one had a shortened wick. No joke there. Okay, and so
The only Wick I care about is John Wick.
fair
Other than that and Wiccans that are willing to fuck dudes.
because they can be fun.
Yeah.
as long as they're not trying to like put a curse on you afterwards or some
Well,
shit.
how do you think we got the sex? They put a curse on you. I put a spell on you.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, at first, when I first saw that, I thought that there was gonna be some sort of a parody of him being like, "When I hear music, it makes me dance." And then he was like, like he was like doing a little. He was dancing better than I do at first.
He was after he blew it up, like he was doing this. It was like he was doing a aw shucks. And I was like, bro, go to the hospital. Stop dancing around. And that was a celebration of the Dodgers winning the World Series. Somebody decided to set off a firework in the street. And I had a cousin set off a firework in his hand. You remember, I don't know what they're called, but they're the little red ones. Not the M80s that were this big around. They were skinnier than a black cat.
Yeah.
And
They were just, I forget what they're called. Skinnier than
I
black cats,
forget.
but they're little poppers.
but they're more
Little
powerful and
poppers.
louder than a black cat. 'Cause
TNT poppers or
I held a
something?
black cat in my fingertips and from the very bottom, and I lit it, and it popped. He goes, "Hey, nothing, I'll do that." So he got one of the little red ones. I was like, "No, use a black cat." He's like, "Oh, shut up, you stupid." I was like, "Well, I know you're doing it because it's little and you're a pussy, but that's actually worse." And he closed his hand, blew his finger off.
Nice.
Couldn't flip anybody off.
Oh, yeah.
It's all right. He went to hell. He died.
Serves him right.
Not
Serves
from
him
that, but from something else.
Who knows? It serves him right to go to hell.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
It does.
yeah.
And if you knew him, it does.
I not the black cat, but those little ones I actually had. It might have even been a little bit of a littler one. It was ones where there are like 100 of them. And they pop,
Yeah, yeah.
pop, like that.
Pop,
But-
pop, 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 pop.
You hungry, girl?
Yeah.
And you know the rest.
Yeah.
And but it only just made the tips of my finger numb for like the rest of the day. Luckily, it didn't do any damage.
Yeah.
I was very thankful. I was like, oh man, my mom's gonna kick my ass if I go home with like blasted open fingers, and then I'm gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah, you have a blasted open ass for when she beats it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't like. I get that he's celebrating, but what is? I never understood like fireworks that blow up in the sky. Woo, yeah, okay, but like something that just goes bang like that. Like what is he doing, man? What's going on?
Him holding the artillery shell there, I mean, it was destined to blow up right there, fly towards his friend, hit him in the balls. All the negative stuff was going to happen.
Mash and mangle his dick
There
into
was-
to where it looked like a fucking lasagna you spilled on the ground. Like, come on, man, nothing's good gonna come from
There
this.
was no win at the end of that. So,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, he had to know. Well, he's a Dodgers fan, so he must not have known. I mean, that was dumb luck that they won. That's not skill.
You're in
So-
California, so now a gay doctor is going to overcharge you.
See?
You're welcome.
Now look what you did.
Yeah. See what you did? You made me a homophobe. Thanks a lot, fat numbs.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pull it back. I'll pull
Where
it
I
back.
draw the line, man.
I'll pull it back.
No, I don't like fat people anymore.
Yeah.
Now that I'm not fat anymore. So,
Oh, I wasn't saying fat.
Oh, okay.
I was saying the other FA word.
Ooh.
Yeah. Let's move on, faggot. So let's do a different video. I don't care. I'm leaving it in. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Trump will save me. It doesn't
fine.
matter.
It's fine.
He's on my side.
we're not in the time of all inclusion anymore. That's gone.
It's done
That got
now.
packed away
It's
with
done.
Koala. Koala took that back to
that's all. And
down
this isn't
under.
a political thing, so we won't get all into it. But
Yeah.
you're all fired. Get out.
Hashtag 47.
Hashtag no more gay pilots. Actually, I
point.
don't care if they're gay.
Nah, you know
just
what?
do a good job.
If
That's all.
they've,
Just,
if they've,
just
done,
land
if
the
they
plane.
put in their hours with the simulation, it's okay. I'm fine with that.
And if they give me some stimulation, I'm okay with that too.
That's fine, too. You don't
as
have
long
to
as it
either,
rhymes.
you know?
Yeah. Just do a good job. That's all. I don't care.
Just fly the
It
plane.
don't matter. Just
with your mouth, with your butt, with your hands. I don't care. Just fly the fucking
Ooh,
plane.
if you do it with your butt,
I want to see. That's
I do.
interesting sounding. I just want to see just for science.
he flies it with his cockpit.
There's a reason
Come
why
on.
they named these
Come
things
on.
these things,
Yeah.
you know? So, Yeah.
I wonder if back in the day when planes were first a thing, maybe they called that because they would make the stewardess come in and fucking just go to fucking town on all of them.
Well, maybe because it was men were only allowed to be pilots, so it's like it's the cockpit. You can't be in the cockpit. You don't have a cock.
But I mean, she could touch one, and now she has one in her hand.
Well, stewardess,
Somebody had to bring them milk and cigarettes.
head to the cockpit. You know your place.
Do you remember when people used to just drink milk?
And drink cigarettes at the same time? Yes,
yeah,
I do.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course
was
I
one
want
of them.
cigarettes. What do you think I am, a Mary?
I used to smuggle cigarettes from my mom and grandma, Benson and Hedges or Cool Kings, and
Cool
have
Filter
milk.
Kings. That's what I
Yeah.
used to steal from my dad.
Have milk at the same time. Milk
Milk.
covers up cigarette smells. At least I thought so when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's what one of your friends told you, and then you got your ass beat and realized, my friend's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was at a bar last night, and I look up, and I go to this bar kind of often, and the bartender, she's really cute, but she was drinking a glass of milk. I was like, what the fuck? And she'd just done a shot with me. I was like, what are you doing? She goes, I'm drinking milk. I was like, but like, why? It's 1:30 in the morning. Why are you drinking? What's going? I was like, are you fucking with me right
You're
now?
going to have bad dreams now.
She was like, no. And I was like, why are you drinking? She goes, I couldn't. It's left over from the kitchen. I can't pour it back in the thing. I was like, that doesn't mean you have to drink. Just throw it away. It's milk.
You can pour it down the drain.
You just drank like 3 shots of Jack. Now you're going to throw milk into the mix?
Yeah, I mean, you spill
Come
milk on top of that.
on.
That's like putting oil and vinegar together. That doesn't go.
I mean, look, if you're trying to make some Colby Jack in your stomach, go ahead. But Jesus
Ew.
Christ.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's like blue cheese inside there right now. You
But
know?
in my mind, I was like, I'll still ditch my date for this chick. She's
Well, of
hotter.
course.
She's way hotter.
She's the bartender. It's the bartender.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the bartender.
Can you imagine going home with a chick and you're going down on her and she gets the milk farts?
I don't have to imagine.
Me either. This is a good night. Anyways, let's move on. Let's do another video. Check this out.
Cool.
This is how I made my husband placenta tacos. I had to use scissors to separate this meat because it was so tough. I seasoned it and I added Monterey Jack cheese and I mixed that together with my hands and put it on taco shells and cooked it in the oven. And of course, I served it with rice and I added hot sauce. And then, of course, I hand fed him.
She's like, she has a lot of groan on the description there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that video. Yeah, that's
So I got to tell you, this is why I don't participate in potlucks. I don't trust anything you mofos are bringing from home.
Yeah.
Even if you have demonstrated you a good cook, I'm not eating your shit from home. I got to
don't
see
trust
see
it.
the cellophane come ripping off of it. The ripping and the tearing has to happen right in front of me, or I don't trust you.
I don't like it.
You could have peed in it, pooed in it. You could have spit in it. You could have
Not
just
even
spell
that.
on it, stuck
You
your
might
dick
not-
in it.
You might not have the same hygiene standards. I'm not saying I'm a fucking prince of clean over here. I'm no fucking clean or king scrub, all right? But like I wash my hands after. If I have to like pee while I'm cooking, I scrub my hands. If I touch something raw, then I wash my hands before I touch something else. I don't know, it just bothers me. And I've watched other people I watched you motherfuckers in the bathrooms, especially even during COVID. I see dudes not washing their hands in the bathroom, and then I see them like at a comedy show. I'll see them like piss, not wash their hands, touch the door, which I try to foot everything in there. And then I see them in the crowd like picking their nose and touching their face, and like, oh, he's a good show, and I was like, good to see you, pal.
You know,
I don't trust people.
The door defeats the purpose on a bathroom.
Yeah.
You clean your hand, you take great care to do all of that, and then you touch the door.
I grab more paper towel and I open it with
A lot of people don't think of that. A lot of people don't think of that.
I know they don't. They'll wash their hands and then they touch the door that's wet from the people who pissed on their hands.
Yeah, I've thought of that after I've cleaned my hands with great detail and care, and then I touch the door and I'm like, oh,
You just ruined it.
it's dirty now.
It's
I have
like,
to pour vodka on my hand now.
It's like how I'll eat keto all day long, then at 2 a.m. I'll eat some ice cream and some cookies, and I'm like, well, you just ruined all the work. You just ruined all of it.
Wait a second. If nobody was there to witness it, it didn't happen.
I witnessed it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I know.
the other
I
people
know.
that are inside here are judging.
I can't have that
Okay.
excuse anymore.
So you can't have multiple personality disorder and think that you're cheating the system.
They're all cheating the system. They're all just in there fighting and fucking each other up, and it's a mess.
Well, one of them's in charge, so it's going to be very cross with you.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I sit on my bed Indian style and I just say, what a mess.
You know, supposedly eating the placenta is supposed to be good luck.
Okay, well, I don't think it's going to counterbalance what I already have, and just no. And that looked, you know what? Once she got it like cooked, It just looked like ground beef. It looked good,
Look good.
but
Yeah. I was gonna say, I think the good luck comes from good luck if you don't get sick.
yeah. Well, then it's all wasted after that. Then like, what was the point?
That's a lucky fella right there. Go play the lotto.
Also, how I guess she can only make placenta tacos once every 9 months, right?
I would imagine so. Well, you know what? I think that in the world we live in now, I think she can get a couple of abortions a year and maybe still have the placenta available. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
That's a weird meat market. What if they mix it up like, oh, sorry, we actually gave you your daughter.
Oh man.
Oh, well, she was delicious.
We need to make more kids.
Yeah.
Shit.
That was gross. Has anybody out there watching this ever eaten placenta? Like, I know it's a thing people do.
You can make
Eat
an oil.
placenta.
You can make a shampoo. You can make a body scrub. There's a lot of things you can do. You can make it's mostly like oils and stuff, but you can make food. Yeah, you know, you heard my voice went up high on that.
Ugh,
Yeah, it's gross.
nasty.
That deserves an hijo de chingao. Fuck that.
Hijo de
dude.
chingada, way.
No. Yucky.
Let's get the taste of that out of our mouth. Let's move on. Let's do something a little less gross. Check this out.
This is a jar of skin. Every time that I clip my toes, shave my feet, or even rasp my feet, and every time that I shave my hands or rasp my fingertips, or even do fingertip maintenance, I add the skin to this jar. This is nothing I would have done on my own. Thank you very much, TikTok. You guys requested this. I know that seems impossible to most people, but in fact, this is a big fan request.
Nobody wants this. Nobody who requested this?
I want to know who. I mean, I want to see who requested that. I run to the comments. Nobody's asking for that shit.
No.
And why does it look like Parmesan cheese? And why does it look like pork rinds at the same time?
And here we are. Look at how full it is. We started this jar last April, so it's been almost an entire year. And I believe I said in that first skin jar video that I thought it would take about a year to fill up. And here we are. It might take us through May or June.
It looks like panko breadcrumbs.
Ooh, it does look like breadcrumbs.
Like tempura-ish a little bit. Like, I wonder if you could, like, bread a pork chop or bread a chicken with that? How would that come out?
I mean, I'm sure you could. To me, it looked most like you hit it on the head, the Parmesan, but not like the kind you shred yourself, where you can cut it up in chunks or however.
That's
like
like
Brazilian
rough cut.
Steakhouse,
Rough cut.
where they have the big wheel of Parmesan. You just go in there and you just scrape around.
Yeah. you can get like a whole foot stripe of it. Yeah.
How are you able to? She was shaving her hands like a wheel of cheese. Did you see that?
Yeah, like in my life, I've had some points in my life where I didn't take care of my feet so well, and I had some of the like crusty heel stuff here and there. Like, not anytime recently, but it was never like that. And I mean, when you peel like shreds and pieces of it, you don't peel another shred or a piece for like months.
Yeah,
months.
I've had periods in my life where I did like construction or manual labor jobs, and my hands would get calluses, where like this little spot here. Or like here, you could probably peel that off, but not enough to fill up a jar. What do you?
No.
Are you? You might as well be walking on the sun.
Like maybe a little apothecary jar, maybe, or something like that.
Where are you living?
Like a potion jar, but not it's like a pound of weed jar. You know, I mean, come on.
I feel like that's like 8 ounces.
Okay.
But I feel like which is a half pound, just so y'all know.
FYI.
But still, that's a lot. A half a pound of which that's more than half a pound of skin because the density is different. Science. But is she living in sand? Do you live in a sand dune?
Yeah.
Like your skin is so dry. What is wrong?
It must be so moist in your shoes and dry everywhere else for that to happen. Also, did it smell like cheese when you opened that? That's what I just kind of want to know. Was it a cheesy smell?
I feel like it was.
There's a cheesy smell.
I feel like it was.
In the room.
I feel like it's all cheese. It's
Ugh. I can tell, but you can usually tell what a chick looks like by their voice. Now, at this stage, I've been fooled enough for all these years.
Yeah. She's fat.
I can see by the
She's fat.
fingers. She was gross. Yeah.
She is fat.
Yeah.
She's fat. Yeah.
So she had lots of...
I've been fooled by that same voice back before when Plenty of Fish was new, or back when they had 1-8 or was like
The dating
1-800
lines. The call
dating
lines.
Quest. Quest.
Yes.
I've been fooled. So many of you bitches have got me to bite, and I still bought Chili's and I still fucked you.
188 bad girl. 1-900 bad girl. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like I misheard that because this looks like 1-800 Fat Girl.
Oh, because it fits with the numbers.
Yeah,
It fits.
the numbers are still out of whack.
Well, her numbers
Yeah,
are
yeah.
just a little bit higher, but you
Yeah,
know.
I would have waited, but she had all the weight. Anyways, you know it smelled like cheese. You know it was stink.
Like you go to her house and you're like, oh, did you open the skin jar? And she's like, no, why? You're like,
She is the skin jar. Ugh. Ugh.
ick.
This episode's giving me heartburn already.
We were supposed to be taking a better turn here.
Yeah, but we're not. Let's do one more before we do some crimes. Check this out.
I'm literally just here. I'm just waiting for Henry to get home and trying to get myself to go to the bathroom. Oh, it kind of makes me need a fart. That's good though.
Is she pregnant?
Yeah, she's got a poop baby in there, I think.
Yeah, she's having a chocolate turd for her baby. Still would. Still smash. Hell yeah.
So, what are some foods that you know are going to make you have to do the churros, but you still eat them anyway because they're that good?
What was it that I had recently that I know always does it? I mean, you know what? If I get a hold of some crispy Brussels sprouts, I know those farts are going to be hot. And I mean hot, like 20 degrees hotter than the rest of the room. And they're going to be sultry, stinky. They're going to be thick. The air turns thick. And I'm going to shit so hard. It just fucking pop-pow, pop-pow. Like dude's hand, I do that in the toilet. Yeah.
I could taste the butter on that one
Yeah,
right now.
they're buttery farts. That's the worst part. But you still want more crispy Brussels sprouts. I know that any of that, like green bean casserole for Christmas, the way my mom makes it with like the cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, and all that.
And then you guys load it up with Velveeta from what I
and
hear.
Velveeta on top of that. It's a bum. You made a bum, Nancy.
Inside.
Yeah, and I can't stop myself. I'll eat the whole thing.
Wolf it down.
And then for 2 days, I'm fucking heating the house. We turn the heat off because I got a nuclear pop going off in the bathroom.
Like,
and
we'll
it's-
save you some money on the bill.
Yeah.
I'll keep us warm. We're good. We're good. For me, it's going to the Mexican market and getting the chicharron. Getting the big chicharron.
Yeah. Pork rinds. The pork rinds or the big chicharron. Something about it. It fucking loads it up and it loosens your tight grip on reality to where my butthole can't keep it in.
Well, they always tell me it was made yesterday or today. They look like they were a week old. I'm just saying, they look like a week old.
But you can't tell.
I gotta take your
A
word
big-
for
a
it
big
because you
chicharron?
only speak that much English anyway.
But
you
also
know?
a big chicharron, if you make it yourself, it still looks like it was made yesterday or the day before.
I made a couple, and they had a little bit of a nicer appearance making them at home.
Oh,
bit.
you had a white people one. Okay.
It was good. It was good. I gave them some authentic Spanish Latin folks, and they were like, "Yeah, yeah." They were like,
yes.
they went, "Yeah."
Do you want
know?
me to cut the front yard too now or what? Let's go.
Oh,
Man.
you're trying to steal our job now, huh? Okay, all right. We'll do it for half. Fuck you.
Yeah. There, we stole your joke, Carlos Mencia.
Oh, okay. But I'll still do it no matter what. I stopped on the way home the other day. I told my wife. She's like, she checked me on the locator, and she's like, "Why are you at La Azteca?" And I'm like, "You fucking know why." She's like, "The chicharron." Come on, bro, with the chicharron. She's like, "You're gonna be shitting all weekend," and I'm like, "I can't help it. I like it."
Did you get anything to dip it in, or did you just straight up eat the chicharron?
Guacamole, you know what goes in the
Yeah,
guacamole?
yeah,
That's it
hell
right
yeah.
there. Or the tomatillo sauce.
The
Absolutely.
verde salsa, the green one. That's
I can't.
Verde?
The verde sauce. Yes,
I got
the
verde sauce.
The verde sauce. Yeah.
That's my favorite salsa or hot sauce to put on anything.
It's so good.
But
It's so good.
especially when I was actually doing keto and not cheating myself out of a better life, I would dip those in queso. I'd make some queso.
That'd be good too.
It's so
I gotta tell you,
good.
this is the real reason why I couldn't have you come over yesterday. They were playing catch up with me.
I see that.
Yes, I was
Yeah.
on the pot all morning.
Yeah.
When I texted you, you saw how early that text came through too.
Oh, yeah.
I was on the pot with
I
that. I was
figured-
like, it's so hot.
I figured you were 2 rolls of toilet paper into that conversation before you're like, yeah, I ain't doing shit today. We're not recording.
No,
and,
we're not
and you
doing
know
that.
what? It's fine because I was fucked up when I left here, and then I went to 2 more bars, and I was fucking blackout.
I felt like you would have
I
at
was
midnight
fucked
because we
up.
wrapped it at midnight. I knew you would have
I
absolutely.
was
Yeah.
I didn't even get out of bed till like 3 yesterday. I saw your text. I was like, oh, thank God.
Thank the
I
Lord.
literally-
You're like already late. You're already an hour late.
Yeah. I was looking around for something I could piss in because I didn't want to get out of bed. And then I went back to sleep and I woke up with a piss boner.
Nice.
And I went to the bathroom and I peed and I was like, oh, thank God.
Yes. Whew. It's just strange how, man, I mean, it's gonna destroy you inside, but just those couple of things that you just do it anyway. Another thing for me is like a whole bunch of cake or sugar or cookies. Like, I know that's gonna just fuck me up, you know?
Yeah, I'm on the tail end of beating diabetes. Again, type 2, version 2. What's up, bitch? But yeah, if I have like actual sugar, like if I have a piece of cake or like chocolate, specifically chocolate, like regular full sugar chocolate, which is so fucking good.
Yes, it is. I got a chocolate cake in the fridge right now.
I had a Blizzard the other day from Dairy Queen, and I was like, I'm going to pay for this. And I did, but it was still fucking worth it. It had brownie pieces and Butterfinger and Oreo chunks in it. And it was like fudge chocolate ice cream. I was like,
death by chocolate.
I was like, oh my God. I was like, I might as well just slit my throat and cut my life into pieces. I'm about to shit some feces.
It was the last resort.
And it was, oh, dude, I literally shit for an hour and a half after that. An hour and a half of flushing as it's coming out because it won't stop coming out.
No, I believe you.
I'm not even lactose tolerant, but I think the intolerance of everything else in my body is catching up with the milk.
All of this diarrheaing has taught me to have a phone charger in the bathroom.
Long cord.
Oh, yeah, 6 foot at least.
Yeah,
at least
the 6 foot cord. Yeah.
10 foot even better, you know. We were craving some donuts the other day, and so I went to Amy's, got some donuts. We got the cereal topped ones, the Fruity Pebbles, the Captain Crunch, all of that.
Fruity Pebbles is my favorite.
My piss was foggy as hell the next day. You ever had foggy piss?
Yeah,
it was so foggy. I was like,
I was doing drugs. Yeah,
well, like I ended up having. I took a picture of the pee. I like put it in Google Lens. There was all kinds of fucking excuses that came up with it.
Cancer.
I had to stop. But when it started sending me to WebMD, I was like, I'm not going down this rabbit hole. That's not happening.
You're dead.
But I found out
your colon's purple.
I found out if you do a lot of Special K, you get a lot of crystals in your piss, and that can contribute to kidney stones and make your pee look like that as well.
Huh.
I was in the clear though. I haven't done any Special K recently. So
yeah, I haven't done any ketamine in a long time.
Yeah.
That I know of.
Yeah. I mean, you can get dosed, you know.
Yeah. Some of those things just. The real sugar will just it'll attack me. Like when I go on the road for comedy, I have to I'll work with a headliner, and they're like, when I was in Portland on that last trip, after one of the nights of drinking at the strip club, there's a Voodoo Donuts. He's like, come on, let's get some Voodoo Donuts. I was like, I'll go with you, but I'm not getting any. He goes, I know you want some. I was like, no, I never said I don't want it. I do fucking want it. I was like, but this ain't going to be good. I'm riding a train to Seattle tomorrow, and then we're staying in a hotel. I'm like, no, there's no way. I'll spend that whole train ride in the bathroom, dude. I was like, I want it real bad, but I think I'm just going to have a burger from this food truck over here or some tacos or something.
And I'm not surprised to find that Portland has a lot of sugar in the tank.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of homos. Yeah, that's what he's saying. There's a lot of gays. In case you didn't get his joke, he's saying there's gays.
Yeah.
There are. Yeah. But it was... Everything I had in Portland was good. Even the Mexican food, I didn't believe. I was like,
it's Portland. So far from Mexico. It was good.
But it's on the West Coast. Mexicans travel up. They're like, oh, it's too close to Mexico. So they go up there. I went to this fucking super burrito place, and everything was spicy, but it was like, you know me, I'm a puss, but it was good.
But it was good.
I fucking ate all of it. My mouth was on fire, bro. I was like, damn. I was. That's when I have the donuts. I was still in the haze of that shit.
So you had the donuts probably to alleviate the burn from the butt, also too. You know what I'm saying? A little sweetness.
Also, I lied. I had a Butterfinger donut. It was pretty good.
I believe you. It's okay, man. That's worth hiding. That's worth hiding.
Yeah, it was. But he got like a bunch of them, and I ended up giving them to a homeless chick. She was kind of cute, but I gave them to her. I was like, dude, I'm gonna give these to somebody. I was like, I can't.
You're trying to buy some pussy with donuts.
I was leaving crumbs. I was like, come on, Gretel. Here's
I got a lot of good stuff at home you can use. I've got a lot of supplies you can take back to your camp. Come on.
Hey, I'm at the Marriott tonight. You want a home for the next 8 hours or what? Let's go. We'll wash it off. I'm gonna have to give you a bath first, like a new puppy. But
he's a bum lure. If you're a hot bum, watch out, because there's hot bums. You got to watch out. This guy will lure you. You know?
Well, then they'll kill me and eat my soul. So
I mean, it's a give and take. They'll try to get one over on you. You get one over on them. Somebody wins. Somebody loses.
As long as I can get one in them.
Exactly.
But hey, it's a trade-off. You get a place for the night. I get to feel like a human for a bit. Yeah. Like somebody who wants me. That'd be great.
And then you leave with the memory of the guy going over you.
You're so hot.
It was funny because I was opening the windows in the house earlier today, and my wife was like sitting in our nice new little chair that she bought for reading, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna reach over you, don't move, I'm just gonna open it for you. And then I was like, What's this supposed to like when I'm over you? Like, you know, like, She's like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah. I try to stifle my breathing during sex, but sometimes I'm like, can you turn the fan on?
I think we need to switch spots.
Yeah.
Hold on. Position shift.
I know a position where we can both lay down. And I do.
No, I mean, yeah, we've all got the lazy. We got the lazy motion. Everyone's got a lazy motion.
Full of lobster side fucking position.
It's the lazy Susan.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah. Boy named Sue. Anyways, let's move on. Run over on time. Let's move on because now it's time for a crime story.
Well, time for crime stories.
Your news leader 4, a fast food worker is dead after police say she got into an argument with another woman in the drive-thru. Now, what you're looking at right now, these are photos police released of the suspect in the Orange Mound incident before she sped away. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Alex Coleman.
Hi, I'm Shay Arthur in for April. As WREG's Dorita Patterson tells us, investigators are now trying to put a name with that face we just saw there to track down the woman wanted for pulling the trigger.
At the start of a new day, police are still looking for new clues following a deadly attack. Monday night, detectives were called to this Church's Chicken along Park Avenue in the heart of Orange Mound.
No surprise it was at a chicken place.
Whoa,
I mean,
whoa. Hey, it could have been a Jack in the Box.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, man, the fucking games they play with the ranch, man, make me almost want to kill somebody too, man. But they'd be like, I already did my card. You know I did my card. They'd be like, you want 2 more ranches? That's gonna be 47 cents. You're like, you know I only have a fucking card here.
Take the card. And when they refuse the card, I'm like, bro, I'm leaving with the ranches. This is your problem. You figure it out. Charge the card or fucking don't. But you give me some more fucking ranch right now. Because that, I wish I could buy a bottle of that fucking buttermilk ranch they have at Jack in the. It's the best. And speaking of the best, I understand why it happened at Church's because that's the best fucking biscuits in the game. For a chicken place, that biscuit with the fucking honey they put over it.
It's like a honey barbecue a little bit.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
it's almost like a honey butter or something. It's so fucking
it's worth kicking an ass over. Killing, maybe not. It's worth kicking an ass. But what do you think? They really didn't get into what contributed to the killing, or maybe I wasn't listening. What contributed to the killing? Do you think it was ranch, cold chicken? Do you think it was lack of a side? Do you think it was attitude? Because I bet you there was some attitude coming out of that box back there.
I guarantee half of it was attitude.
Okay.
I guarantee it was it was charged by attitude. Probably mixed with, it was dark in that picture they took. And if you guys know this lady, tell somebody, whatever, or don't.
I thought it was a black joke. I thought you were leading into a black joke there. It was dark.
And then I let myself back out. You know, hey, Trump won this week. Let's not charge everything too much.
I'm wearing red.
Yeah, okay. I get it. Yeah, but I bet it was like she went late and they were out of chicken, and she was like, "Well, we closed in like 30 minutes, so we're not going to make more." And she's like, "Fuck that." It's 30 minutes. Make me some more. Because I've been in that situation.
I have too. And I get so upset.
And I've seen fights in that situation where it's like, it don't take 30 minutes to make. It takes 5 minutes. Fucking make the chicken,
I worked there
bitch.
in high school. It was literally like 14 minutes to make the shit.
Let's go,
Come on.
bro.
But I'm helping you. Now you can take some chicken home, the extra home to your family. I mean, that's free chicken, you know?
They already boxed up their chicken. That's the problem. She didn't want to sell her chicken.
Oh, that's what it is.
You know how it is from working at a chicken place. End of the night, you start boxing up the pieces you wanted. Oh, that's a good breast right there.
There it goes.
Them thighs. That's my prizes, them thighs.
We don't have any more legs or thighs left. It's only breasts. It's like, but I don't want the breast.
Yeah, legs and thighs. Those are my prize. That's what I got in my eyes.
You remember that one where everybody pulled up to the Popeyes or the Church's Chicken? They were out. Everybody's freaking out. They're like, how are we supposed to feed our family? And then the white guy pulled up. He's like, yeah, I guess they're out of chicken. I'll just go get a pizza or something.
Yeah. I have that video site. We almost did that one instead, but it's not a crime. But yeah, I bet that's what it was. I bet it was something with
attitude.
They wouldn't sell her, and then she got an attitude. And of course, if you work at Church's, it's Waffle House of chicken, basically. You got to have an attitude if you work at Church's.
You almost do. But what if it was also even like where it's like, yeah, I want to get the tenders. Yeah, we out of tenders. All right, well, I'll just get the 12-piece
We're
dark.
out of 12 pieces.
Okay, so I'll get the mac and cheese.
We don't have that.
So what do you even have?
Biscuits.
We got biscuits, coleslaw, and chicken breasts. I don't want any of that shit. That shit sucks here.
Fuck on, sucker.
What just... Terrell, is that you?
Oh, Shanika. Do you remember that time we worked at Freeman and we used to go to churches down the street all the time for lunch because it was cheap and it was right there?
Yeah.
And
Manager special, $2.99. Remember?
For a while, remember they had the chicken tacos at churches?
Oh, yeah, they were nice.
And they were good, but I remember two times in a row that I got them, there was a bone in my taco, and I went back and told them, I was like, there's a bone. They were like,
So?
don't eat it.
I hope you didn't eat it.
I was like, okay.
Can I just get another taco? It ruined my experience. No.
Yeah, and they're like, you ain't getting nothing free. I was like, cool. All right. It's cool.
That was the churches that had bulletproof glass at the order area.
Yes.
You could tell that they had been given so much attitude, they felt the need for that.
It was Oak Cliff.
Somebody
it was down Davis.
Somebody got killed
Yeah.
up to that point there.
Somebody's.
There was a catalyst for the bulletproof glass.
Yeah. Well, they don't just decide like, maybe we'll need it. That's always a thing where fast food places like, okay, yeah, we need it. Okay, that's the 5th time we need it.
And it's
now.
not like we want to protect our employees with the bulletproof glass. We just want to make sure our money doesn't
We
get
want to
stolen.
protect our investment. Yeah. We want to protect the chicken.
Yeah. The chicken and the money.
Yeah, and the money. But chicken, money, same thing.
Chicken is money in that business. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been hungry enough to kill someone for some Church's chicken. They are good. You know, like the fried chicken, it's fine. All these places, Popeyes, Church's, the actual chicken, it's kind of the same to me. The only thing that tastes different is like KFC. It just has a different.
They're different.
11 herbs and spices.
It's the herbs. It's the herbs. Yeah. Do you notice that KFC on X, they follow 11 different guys named herb? Well, it's 11 herbs and spices. So they follow like thyme and basil and a couple of spices, and then they also follow like some guys named like Herb Dean and Herb whatever. And Herb.
Yeah,
they're trying to be cute.
Yeah,
fucking cute. I see you.
Whatever. I don't care. Whatever. That's fine. Whatever.
But I don't even like Popeyes chicken to me. I like Popeyes. I take that back. Whoa, Popeyes.
Get 'em.
I'm sorry.
Get 'em.
No.
Not one of us. Not one of us.
I like Popeyes chicken. No, I don't like KFC's chicken that much.
He not like us.
I don't like KFC's that much. And for
He
me,
not like us.
For me, I gotta say, man, I think Church's is the best fried chicken out of chain.
Church's
chicken.
is good.
Out of
It's
chain
better than Chicken Express.
You know who's pretty good too? This is not really like a fast food. Man, Furs and Luby's got it nailed down too, man.
Furs and Luby's and Golden Corral.
Hell yeah! Oh,
Golden
shit.
Corral's fried chicken.
Oh,
if you can find a Golden Corral, fucking
Chef
buy
kiss.
some stock. It's
Man.
fucking.
Put it in a bag and take it home.
Stay away from the chocolate fountain. Just
yeah.
Take it from
I've
the pro.
seen kids
Stay,
literally be like,
yeah, I
like
see
that
some
too.
kids like fucking. It's just stay away.
all of that
Yeah.
recycles through. Yeah.
And I'm just saying that so I can have the chocolate fountain.
Yeah, I
that
want
chocolate's so hot it kills any kind of bacteria that get nears it.
You know, if I want to have a chocolate fountain, I'll just stop at La Azteca and get some chicharrones.
Yeah, if I want a chocolate fountain, I'll have it after I eat Golden Corral.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's wrap it up here. I think that's good enough. I don't know how much time we did. Looks like we did good enough, but we're out of here. Check us out, social media, all the things. If you're a new follower, you probably already know where to find us. But at the Open Mic Podcast on all platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that shit. YouTube also. Go to our YouTube. And find me at Mikey B the Comic. Same, all platforms. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff. Special coming out soon. Honorable Scumbag. Look for that on my YouTube. Sub, all dumb, whatever. We'll move on out from here. You got anything else?
No. Not a damn thing, man.
All right. We're out of here. Suck it, nerds.
See ya.
Bye.